keep this short and sweet. DNAGMDW.com. That's where I need y'all to go. DNAGMDW.com. Get your t-shirts, get your hoodies, get your sweatsuits, your crew necks, your ski masks, your windbreakers, all of that shit right now. We got the tees in white, we got the tees in black. And also you can buy now and pay later. Shopify pay installments. That means you can get all that merch I was just talking about right now, and you can pay for it later. You know what I mean? We got layaway on my website. Not too many websites do that. Fuck with me. DNAGMDW.com. Shout out to JC. Shout out to Head Ice. I believe I watched the interview with JC that said that because his flight and everything was delayed, I think they was willing to advance Head Ice. And Head Ice still said, nah, I want to fight for my battle, and waited for JC to pull up. That's what I got from the interview. It was people talking. I kind of think that's what JC said. I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. You know what I mean? I'm not watching the interview again. But if that's the case, shout out to Wolf for being a competitor, for not just taking the advance and then actually going in a battle. In the live battle that they just had, that we just watched on the stream, the judges, Calico and John John, went with JC. Now, everybody that's watching it is like, Cal's drunk, John John's drunk. But we keep hearing them both say, you know what I mean, this shit needs a watch back. I don't know. I wasn't there live. I'm not drunk now. I wasn't drunk yesterday. So me just digesting it for the first time, I'm not going to say Head Ice was robbed, because I do think it was a close battle. But if somebody picked Head Ice, I'm not mad. Head Ice was fired this battle. I feel like the clear round JC took is the third. JC got the third clearly. JC got the third clearly. I edged Ice the second. The first round is in the air to me. I might edge JC, but I want to watch it again, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I'm about to call Quest. I'm about to call Polo and tell them to send that shit to me. I want to watch it again. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't going to lie. This was a fire battle. This was a fire battle. Super fire battle, man. Head Ice was crazy, man. That second round at every fucking bottle, that shit was wild. You know what I mean? That shit was ill. Like, the creativity with it. You know what I mean? We've heard people talk about it before. But the way Ice put it together, to me personally, I like the creativity in it. JC is JC. We're not going to take that away from him. We could never take that away from him. He's phenomenal at what he does. You know what I mean? This third round, he left Earth. All his rounds was crazy. I feel like Ice took the second. I do feel like JC clearly took the third. And like I said, to me, the first is not as clear as, like, I hate when people do that. Like me, I'm a fan of battle rap. So that's the good thing about me being a battle rapper. I don't have a favorite battle rapper. So when I watch a battle, my bias is not for this person or for that person, unless you was in my group or unless you my brother. But when I'm just objectively watching it, even those, I tell niggas that was in my group and my brothers behind closed doors, good night. I just don't do it in public because I'm a stand-up guy. But in private, good night. You lost. Good night. Same way they should do for me. So I good night niggas when they lose. You know what I mean? As you should. That's the only way to sharpen still. But I don't know, man. Like, people are talking about pen-wise. Of course, JC was JC. He's more lyrical. But I'm saying a battle is a battle. You know what I mean? So a battle, you don't have to be the most lyrical if you hitting points and you in your bag. I'm judging it from a battle standpoint. All around, it was a close battle. It was a dope battle. Yesterday, I feel like all the Ultimate Madness 5 battles, URL went 4 for 4. Great stream, aside from the fact of, JC missing his flight. But that shit that's not in our control. So we can't really criticize URL or Caffeine for that. You know what I mean? So aside from that, every battle was fire. You know what I mean? I did my recaps on those. Sheed had a stellar performance. Fonz had a great performance. Real Sick had a great performance. True Foe was good, minus the slip-ups. Swamp had performance of his life. That was amazing. Shout out to Swamp again. That was truly amazing. I want to give props to Swamp. He needs to stay in that bag. That bag he had for Rum Nitty last night, I need to see that bag every time. If you got that bag in your next two battles, I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna have the Swamp take a trip to the Great Lakes. You know what I mean? The Great Lakes is where I'm at. But nah, Swamp was phenomenal. JC and Ice loved the battle. You know what I mean? They was both talking their shit. They was both, you know what I mean, in their duffel. So I thought it was a dope battle, man. I'm interested to see how Polo calls it. I'm interested to see how Quest calls it. You know, the fan vote, unless you smoke a nigga, you know it's a popularity contest, so I already know where that went. Like I said, I'm not even going to title this bit, because you know you get more views, you get more clickbait when you say shit is robbery. So if I wrote, was Head Ice robbed, you know the views will go crazy. I still might title it this so they could go crazy. But I don't think it was a robbery. You know what I mean? I'll be 100. I don't think it was a robbery because I can understand why people went for JC if that's what they like. But I do feel like it was a back and forth battle. It was a dope battle. It was close. I don't think you could just definitively hand round one over to JC. But I do think it, you know what I mean? It was a fire battle. It was a great showing from Head Ice. I hope niggas watched it. You know what I mean? If you didn't, then you just have to go with what I'm saying until it drops on the app because it just played live on Caffeine. But yeah, man, like I said, C Polo gave it to Ice. I'm not like me, I feel like this battle should have came down to a fifth judge. I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like this battle should have came down to a fifth judge. That's just how I feel. I don't feel like we could have called this battle with it being 3-1, 4-0, or 5-0. This is not a unanimous decision. This is a 2-2 split that should come down to a last judge or come down to a fan vote. Ice was in his bag. Salute to the Wolf. He showed that he could still be dangerous in this day and age in this battle. So shout out to Head Ice, shout out to JC, shout out to URL for completing the objective. I sound like Smack saying that. Shout out to them for completing the objective. Shout out to Caffeine for running the great stream. Shout out to all the Ultimate Madness 5 people. I love what I saw. JC versus Sheed happens. Fonz versus Swamp. Road to 100K June 18th. You got none and no red. You got Stumbles and Snake Eyes finally happening. Crazy Rider and Kid Slade. Steams in Your Honor. 6 battles. Dope card. Fire! I'm excited. We're going to be doing face-offs for all them battles. I know I'm back on my shit in June. I told y'all, I warned y'all, I'm on my diet, working out, doing my push-ups. Y'all see my face dropping down. I know. Make sure y'all go to dnagmdw.com. Get your merch now. Shirts. We got them in white and black. Windbreakers, ski masks, sweatsuits, hoodies, crew necks, sets, shorts, all that good stuff. And tomorrow, tune in Breakfast with the Champ, 11 a.m. Sheed Happens, Fonz, Shotgun Shug, and Swamp. All on Breakfast with the Champ. Let's make it happen. I'm going to holla at y'all.